me address. Yes, okay.
Vanessa Garcia and her boyfriend finally found a place to call home after she says a rental company gave her the runaround for weeks, leaving her homeless.
It's horrible what it's doing to people right now.
Progress Residential is based in Arizona, but it has offices all over Texas. Garcia says she paid the rental company an application and holding fee for a house which she was promised in March.
The house was supposed to be ready on March 31st. They then pushed it back to April 5th, through the 12th, through the 20th, through the 25th.
Garcia waited, but she says that became costly. Receipts show she put her belongings in storage, moved into a hotel, and she says paid for extra living arrangements for her brother who requires special care.
It really did seem like it was a take your money and then we'll deal with the consequence of not having the home ready whenever that comes up.
By the end of April, when Progress Residential said she could finally move in, Garcia says she got the final move-in bill. The deposit was higher than she expected, and after all of her unexpected temporary living expenses, she could no longer afford the house.
We've all had our money saved up. Our money and expenses just went out the window to storage fees, to U-Haul fees, and hotel fees.
So Garcia wanted the fees she paid Progress Residential back. And according to email exchanges with the company, Progress Residential had promised her they would refund all fees because the delay was their fault.
The email I see says it will refund all fees. Did you get all fees back? No, I did not.
Garcia says Progress Residential would not refund the hundreds she paid in an application fee. She also says they owe her for the unexpected out-of-pocket living expenses she paid while waiting to move into their home.
You find out you're not alone. I do a little research.
And when she turned to the internet to do some digging, she learned she is not the only person filing complaints.
What I read online, other people going through it, I feel like I have the opportunity to stand up and say something to these people and to the company and let them know that I'm not the only one that they're doing this to, and eventually that's going to catch up to them.
So Garcia called us, and the I-Team learned the Texas Attorney General's office has received 19 complaints against Progress Residential since 2016. In records we obtained, we found accusations of blatant rental fraud. Other customers call it a scam. They say they too were told they'd be credited, but were refused credit. Then we turned to the Better Business Bureau, where we found similar complaints. No refund provided, waiting on check, won't return holding fee. In fact, the BBB reports receiving more than 300 complaints nationwide in the last 3 years, and Progress Residential has a 1.04 out of 5 stars from customer reviews. However, here's the catch. Take a look at its rating. Progress Residential has an A+ rating on the BBB site.
I just think so many people will ask, if you just look on that site and you see 1.04 stars and you see 300 something complaints, how can you have a rating that high?
Marilyn Huffman is the Director of Community Outreach for the BBB. About those complaints.
So customer reviews currently are not actually included in the grade that we give.
The BBB tells us its grade is based on an algorithm which calculates the size of the company, how many states it operates in, how many customers it has, what percentage of those customers are complaining, if there is a pattern of complaints, and how the business responds.
In the BBB's opinion, this is a good company to do business with.
In the BBB's opinion, this company currently has earned that A+ grade.
We reached out to Progress Residential. A spokesperson could not tell us how many customers or employees it has, but the website states it has 66,000 homes across 29 metro areas. We searched Dallas and found about 100 listings stating they are coming soon, under construction, under renovation, newly renovated, or move-in ready. On the same day we contacted Progress Residential, Vanessa Garcia got this email from a manager asking to speak with her about her experience. The next morning, Progress Residential told the I-Team it is focused on providing exceptional service. Due to necessary renovation on a home, the move-in date for this applicant was delayed a number of times, and our efforts to communicate and arrive at a solution with this individual fell short. We are in the process of fully refunding fees paid by this applicant and are taking additional steps to remedy the situation, including offering to compensate the applicant for temporary housing. Now, Garcia tells us she is working on a resolution. Ginger Allen, CBS 11 News.